All right. What's up, everybody? My people in Manhattan, the Bronx, Queens, all out of Staten Island, my homeborough, Brooklyn. Back at another video, and I'm gonna talk about Simone Biles' recent display of toxic feminism, toxic femininity. This woman, Simone Biles, who looks like she's the fucking Geico lizard, by the way, had the nerve, the audacity to get angry at the fact that no females were prominent in a picture of greatest athletes of all time. Let me say this, and I don't give a shit who gets mad. I don't care what y'all say. Female athletes and male athletes are no comparison. The most athletic female is not beating the most athletic male in anything. Period. I'm sorry. No, sorry, not sorry. All right. That's just the case. So for Simone Biles to get upset, it just shows you how delusional females are in this society. Okay, and no, Serena Williams doesn't belong in that conversation either. Okay, disregard that. But anyway, let's get into this. Simone Biles slams ESPN's male-dominated image, shares her female GOAT pics. America's most decorated gymnast discovers something missing from the image of greatest athletes of all time, women. The reason they were missing because they didn't belong there. To be quite frank with you, Serena didn't belong there. Okay, there are a lot of names to choose from in the world of sports when it comes to celebrating the greatest of all time. But according to Olympian Simone Biles, ESPN's Sports Center overlooked a lot of obvious choices when it selected a pick to celebrate the ultimate GOAT. That's because the vision of greatness that Sports Center shared on Tuesday was dominated by male athletes. Of course, male athletes are the most dominant athletes because males are dominant over females. A male in his right mind, man in his right mind, mentally, physically, spiritually, is superior to a female. And that's just the truth, man. That's how the Most High set it up. It's the Most High Son, the man, the woman, the child, and the animal. That's the pecking order. That's how the Most High set it up. If you get mad at that, oh well, fuck it. But look at these guys, man. You see the far left, Tiger Woods, Tom Brady. They got the great Bambino, Babe Ruth. They got Lionel Messi. They got Cristiano Ronaldo. Got LeBron James, who doesn't deserve to be in this picture because he's not on any of these guys' levels, but, whatever. Michael Jordan, you see Muhammad Ali, you see Floyd Mayweather, and then you see Serena on the far right. Serena didn't even belong in that pick. Okay? In a now deleted tweet, the Sporting News Show posted a graphic created by an artist on Instagram at Day X Sleep. I guess Day and Sleep is what it's supposed to mean. Meant to highlight the GOATs of the games, included the image of where Muhammad Ali, Tom Brady, Michael Jordan, Babe Ruth, Tiger Woods, and more standing in the stadium mingling with a few actual GOATs. And I agree. Michael Jordan is the greatest, in my opinion, Michael Jordan is the greatest athlete ever. That's in my opinion. Not only what he accomplished, but what he did for his sport. Then, I put Ali in there. I put Floyd in there. Tom Brady, the Bambino, Tiger Woods. I put Michael Phelps in that category, and Wayne Gretzky as well. Wayne Gretzky, look, I'm not some super duper hockey expert. Okay, I know a little bit about hockey, my New York Rangers. I'm a New York Rangers fan, but Wayne Gretzky is held in very high esteem in hockey. His number 99 is universally retired in hockey. They refer to him as the Great One, and when he retired, instead of waiting 5 years to get into the Hall of Fame, they waived that and put it in, and they put Gretzky in the next year. So Gretzky would probably be number 2 just because the esteem he's held in. He's kind of like Michael Jordan. Okay, so I'd say Jordan, the Bambino, Gretzky, maybe Muhammad Ali. And my thing with Ali, I think Floyd Mayweather is the greatest fighter ever. That's just me. And I think Barry Bonds is the greatest baseball player ever. Barry Bonds, Hank Aaron, and Willie Mays. That's just me. But the Bambino and Ali had more impact on their sport. Like Babe Ruth was far ahead of his time. Like they would call Michael Jordan the Babe Ruth of basketball. That's how dominant Babe Ruth was. Babe Ruth was hitting 60 home runs when other teams combined weren't hitting 60. Babe Ruth was far ahead of his time. Ali was as well as a heavyweight, but that's just me. But anyway, let's get back to this. Biles was quick with a reply to let them know what was missing. There are so many women I can think of that belong in this photo, yet there are none. Yeah, there are none because they don't deserve to be in there. And first of all, Serena Williams was in the picture. She was just in the far right. Simone Biles is upset. Simone Biles is upset that the picture wasn't Serena floating with angel wings, a crown on her head, and Michael Jordan and Ali and Tom Brady weren't bending the knee, worshiping her like a goddess or a queen. That's what Simone Biles is really upset about. Okay, Simone Biles, every time I see her, I want to save money on my car insurance with Geico. There are so many women I can think of. I just read that. And she wasn't alone in that criticism. Other social media Others on social media blasted the tweet too. Yeah, a bunch of other lonely, loser ass, depressed, single, toxic, feminist bitches. How y'all gonna include actual goats and not include women? Y'all really don't care, do you? No, they don't care, and who gives a shit? And like I said, Serena was in the far right, but Serena wasn't. But you could barely see Serena, so that's why they're upset. How you gonna include actual? I just read that. Others noted that it appeared as though one woman was in the image. If you look hard enough, tennis great Serena Williams. Well, she ain't great no more. She just got her ass whooped by Naomi Osaka. Serena Williams seems to have been squeezed into the back row on the right side of the image. An alternate version of the pic shared by the artist a few days ago didn't feature that edition. Allie Raisman reacts to the ESPN male-dominated Go photo. Yeah, Allie Raisman, one of the most toxically feminine broads, feminist bitches in the last couple years. Allie Raisman, you know what she is to me? She's the modern day Monica Lewinsky. Like, she's got more publicity from that Larry Nassar sexual abuse scandal, sex scandal, than any of the other ones. Gabby Douglas, Simone Biles, and the little Latina girl, they were all relatively known before that whole Larry Nassar scandal. Allie Raisman was the only one who wasn't. She's exploiting this shit for fame just like Monica Lewinsky did to Bill Clinton. But given how easy it was to overlook that inclusion, the tennis icon was among the faces that Biles said she would have liked to see in the image. When Today reached out to her, also on her list, Katie Ledecky, Alex Morgan, Sue Bird, Simone Manuel, Allison Felix, Lindsey Vonn, and Megan Rapinoe. Is that how you pronounce it? Listen. Allison Felix ain't better than Carl Lewis. Okay, Alex Morgan ain't better than Pele. Sue Bird ain't even better than Larry Bird. Larry Bird in the late 80s, when he started getting his back broken and was getting injured, that Larry Bird could be a prime, quote-unquote, Sue Bird. Okay, Larry Bird at the end of his prime, at the end of his career, could beat Sue Bird. Okay? Let's just establish that. And while modesty may have been prevented her from saying it when considering women who deserve a spot in GOAT Roundup, Biles herself can't be overlooked. With 30 Olympic and World Championship medals, 23 of which are gold, she stands as the most decorated American gymnast. Well, first of all, she's not the greatest Olympian ever. That happened to be Michael Phelps, who's probably a top 15 athlete of all time, man. But anyway, this is really I wanted to get to. Look at this picture right here. Okay, this person, Madison Ghost, whatever, fixed it for you since you all forgot most of the decorated gymnasts of all time. Look at this right here. Simone Biles flipping over Ali, Michael Jordan, LeBron, Brady, and Floyd, and Babe Ruth. What's implied is that Simone Biles is greater than them all. That's what's implied. See, man, shit like this is why the tension between males and females in America is so, it's so thick. You can cut it with a knife. That's why the tension is so high. Females do arrogant, disrespectful, blatantly disrespectful shit like this. Like, Simone Biles knows she's not on their level. Okay, Serena Williams knows she's not on their level. And like the tennis player said, John McEnroe said Serena wouldn't be ranked 700 on the men's circuit. Serena Williams knows that as well. Because back in, 2017, she was on some talk show, I think it was David Letterman, and she said she wouldn't beat a man in tennis. Serena Williams, the queen, mother goddess of the sports world that Stephen A. Smith always simps for, said she couldn't beat a man in tennis. That's what Serena said. Okay, it's on YouTube. Look it up. Okay, but shit like this, the little arrogant, disrespectful shit like this is why there's so much animosity between men and women in America today. And women act oblivious like they don't know why. Women of all races, they say, oh, men are just jealous because, we're the superior beings and, this and that, blah, blah. And black women are ahead of black men. We graduate more. We got this many college degrees, all these irrelevant college degrees and shit. And then act oblivious to why, black men and men in general just can't stand their asses no more, want to be single. Shit like this is why. Look at this shit. This bra is on this girl right here is not on any one of their levels. Okay, she's not even the best female athlete, that's when we get, to be quite frank with you, all those females she named, Lindsey Vonn, Allison Felix, I put them all ahead of her. And I don't know what the fuck Simone Biles is complaining about. I remember back in 2017, 2018, They did the 50 greatest black athletes list, and they had her and Gabby Douglas in the top 10. I was like, what the fuck is this bullshit? They had her and Gabby Douglas ahead of Jerry Rice, I believe. They had them ranked of Steph Curry, Tim Duncan, LeBron James, Carl Lewis, Bo Jackson, Deion Primetime Sanders. I was like, what in the hell? You know, it was just blatantly disrespectful. Like, are you kidding me? But you know what? That list was created by the Undefeated. The Undefeated is a bunch of, woke Negroes, a bunch of woke Negroes and idiots. And probably some fags, some toxic feminists, and maybe even some Caucasian men who work there. But anyway, Today also reached out to ESPN about the controversy, and the network acknowledged that posting the male-dominated image of goats was a mistake, which was why the post was removed. That's a damn shame. These toxic feminist bitches punked ESPN, but ESPN is controlled by Disney. All these men, man. Let me tell you something about you feminists out there. These men are gonna keep taking your bullshit. Now, for now, you beating the spine out of some males, not men, males. You beating the spine out of some of them, but they're gonna get a spine. They're gonna get their spine back, and when they get it back, y'all got hell to pay. Okay. In these last days, man, these women are gonna have hell to pay. Okay, I'm not trying to sound all dark and be all threatening and violent, but all these women, the Simone Biles, the Sue Birds, the Lindsey Vonns, the Allie Raismans, they're all gonna have hell to pay in these last days. You just wait and see. Okay, that's gonna be part 1 to this video. I'm gonna do a part 2 doing my greatest athletes of all time list. All right, see you all.